Wave gang, wave gang, wave gang. Swoop, welcome back, successful, winning, optimistic, opinionated people. How are we doing today? As you see, I'm in the shop right now, chilling 5 minutes early. You know, the client late or not showing up, so I feel like this is the perfect time to start the video. Hopefully I get it done. I haven't uploaded in like 2 months. It's maybe 3. It's been a minute. What have you missed? I went through moving. I went through traveling, I went through graduating, I'm finally licensed, so school's over, so I'm gonna have more time to upload and just drop bangers. So my mental health, I just had a lot to get together, got it done, you feel me? So today, I'm here to help y'all and keep it growing from there. So let's see, let me turns around, cause I gotta wash the dough. All right, so today we're just gonna jump right into it because I like to do what it does and gets to it. I hope everybody doing well, you feel me? That's really the skimmity dimmity of where I was, and now I'm just here to help everybody. All right, so we're talking about today self-worth, self-love, and today we're talking about self-worth, self-love, and self-respect, okay? So we're going to go through 5. 1 is your worth. Know your worth. Why I say know your worth? Why I say know your worth is a part of self-love, self-respect, and self-worth is because without knowing your worth, you gonna constantly go back around people you're not supposed to be going around. Relationships, friendships, family members, non-members. You know what I mean? You're just gonna constantly accept the behaviors and how people treating you. You're gonna constantly let them, treat you bad. You're not gonna really know the difference. If you don't know your worth, you don't know how you technically want to be treated, right? So ways to finding your worth is spend time alone. So many people are afraid to spend time alone. I don't understand it. Like, so many people are afraid to just branch off and be alone. Like, I can turn off, now I probably can't because I get blown up every day, but I can turn off my phone a week and be cool. You know what I mean? Try 1 day of the week where it's self-day. You know what I mean? 1 day a week where it's self-day. I used to do it every week. Now I do it like every 2 or 3 weeks just because I deal with a lot of clients. I don't really have that much of it, but it's still not an excuse to not do it at least once a month. Turn off your phone for the whole day. Do what you want. If you want to drive, say you live somewhere, you want to drive like an hour out, do it. You know what I mean? Just focus on you, really just see yourself. A lot of people don't see themselves, so how can they really know how to be treated when they don't even see themselves? You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, learning your worth is everything, but step 1 is stepping away from everybody else. And that's what starts that. This ain't a self-worth video, so this ain't just a self-worth video, so I'm not gonna stay too on that. I'd rather y'all focus on the first point, and that is stepping away from everybody else and really focusing on yourselves. Turn off that phone, get off social media. Like the last 2 months I used before I graduated, I had state board testing. It was real crucial. It was real crazy in my mind. My mom was going crazy. I couldn't balance, half-ass friends to half-ass family members. I just couldn't do it, so I erased them all, and I deleted all my social medias off my phone. I didn't delete them. They were still up. People were still probably messaging me. I don't know. I wasn't checking. But I took all off of both my phones. I took all the apps off of them, undownloaded them. No distractions, right? I was in the library every single day. Like, that's what I do. Every day I was in the library, right? No distraction. You can do stuff like that. It's not saying I did it. You know what I mean? You can do it and nothing's going to change. I got back on social media. Guess what? The same crazy going on. You feel me? People saying the same stuff, all that stuff, the same stuff going on. I didn't miss nothing. You know what I mean? If anything, the internet gonna miss you, and that's about it. So yeah, we ain't gonna stay on that too long, you know what I'm saying? Because I want y'all to do the first part. And when y'all do the first part, y'all can refer back to this video. It's probably gonna be another video already telling you the second part. All right, so number two. This one right here is boundaries, but this is so important. This is so important. In order to have self-love, self-respect, and self-worth, you must have boundaries. And don't think like, oh, what do you mean? Like, what do you mean? Need to like clingy? Like, don't be clingy. I don't care about that. It ain't about that. It's boundaries within yourself. This is all self. This is a self video. We're not talking about relationship. This is not a relationship video. It applies. Everything I say obviously applies to, you feel me? Yin and yang. But this is a self-worth, self-love, self-respect video. So when I talk about boundaries within yourself. right? Towards other people though, towards events, towards the environment, towards things, right? So as far as boundaries, learn your boundaries where the people you around, how to step back, when to step back, you know, and say you are clung to someone. That has nothing to do with what I mean, but learn boundaries with that so you don't affect, once your emotions are so attached to someone else or a friendship or relationship or anything, you begin to forget that there's this thing called boundaries. That's the balance of you having something healthy with anyone or your environment. It's like boundaries with food. Somebody trying to lose weight, right? You don't take the cake away completely. You still eat the cake. You just don't eat the cake every day, or you don't eat the cake every week, right? You still eat the cake. Don't take away the cake. Just know the boundaries for the cake. Don't take away the cake. You like the cake, okay? The cake is fine. It's you that needs the boundaries with the cake, right? So think about that with everything, because once you start learning boundaries, you actually look at your surroundings more. And then when you look at your surroundings more, you're looking at yourself more. So you're seeing yourself in that mirror more. So you're focusing on yourself more. So you're understanding, it starts from the top. You're understanding your worth. You're understanding self-respect. You know what I mean? The self-love. You start actually digging into yourself. So that's what I'm gonna say about boundaries. I ain't gonna stay too on that. I know it's annoying. I haven't posted in a while, so the last thing I'm gonna do is hold y'all up on some bull crap run. You feel me? I'm not gonna just talk to talk. I'm doing it right now. You see? But anyways, number three. My protein shake way over there. I'll be right back. So y'all's gonna feel like I was only going like 1 second. I did not fart. That was my house shoe on the mat. All right. Sorry, I'm watching the door for a client that didn't show up, but that's fine. Okay, well, number three. So respect. I put respect on here to do with self-worth, self-love, and self-respect, because this is not about, like the title, like it's not on there because you know what I mean. But anyways, I picked you can tell I made a video in a little bit. All right, I picked respect because this has to do with self-healing, because you know it's a self-healing video. It's not just about respecting. They unloading, so it's a lot of loud noises. I don't do good with loud noises, you know what I'm saying? I just don't do good with them. I don't do too well. Especially when I'm in the shop myself. Okay, so about respect. Obviously, you have to respect yourself, right? Right. Okay, so how do you guys hold up people? This is what I don't understand. Bear with me. I don't understand how you get mad at your boy or your girl or your friend or your relationship or your partner, like your stranger. You get mad, right? That they're not respecting you. What is respect? Because last time I checked, you wasn't respecting yourself. So what is this respect that you're looking for, you getting mad at? How do you even know if they're disrespecting you versus respecting you if you don't even respect yourself? You know what I mean? Like, you fighting demons you fighting demons with other people when you ain't even fought your own. You know what I'm saying? You can't go over there and be like, Sarah, respect me. And you over here getting dogged and ain't even respected yourself. You get what I'm saying? You have to respect yourself. Walk that line of respect. Know what respect is, the definition by book, you feel me? By mental, to even understand how to dig into yourself, to go into self-healing, to tell the next person that you're respecting versus disrespecting me. How do you know? How do you know, Deborah? You won't work on yourself. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, sorry. But that's as much as I'm gonna do on respect, because that's not really the one, you feel me? I feel like we can dig into that all day, but that can be a whole video, because I can't really teach you how to respect yourself. I can give you advice, I can give you examples, and I can give you story times, but at the end of the day, y'all, respecting yourself is everything to the next being respected. You know what I mean? So that's why I put that on the list, really, because I know it involves a title, and I like to pinpoint certain things, but I had to break that down because it's very important. And you know, yeah. Anyways, this video is so dysfunctional. I might not even edit. I might just do raw and uncut neither. I'm thinking about it. Let's edit in. First vid in a minute. All right, number four. It's crazy because in all my videos I do that. I do number 4. I just be like number 4. All right, I'm done with y'all. All right. Before people start coming in the shop, let me quit. All right, number 4, happy versus sad. Oh my Lord, oh my Lord. Y'all don't understand how much this has to do with self-worth, self-love, and self-respect. Happy versus sad. Happy is so important to your self-involvement, right? Being sad is so important. I'd rather go through, which I have, probably where I'm at as far as strength, but I'd rather go through more sad moments than happy moments. Why? Because sad is what builds you, happy is what holds you, right? Listen to that. Sad is what builds you, happy is what holds you. Happy cradles you, happy snuggles you, happy, you feel me? When you happy with somebody, you all bubbly and shit, right? When you get something new, you all happy, you all holding it and shit. You know what I'm saying? When you around them people, you vibing, you feel all loved and shit. You know, happy holds you. That's about it. Happy keeps a lot of people complacent also. But sad breaks you down, breaks you apart, rips your heart out, steps on you, roll you up with the dirt, digs a hole for you, put you in it, kill you, unbury you, bring you back, throw on the same clothes that buried you with, and say walk. You feel me? Like, sad builds you to another type of level, another type of involvement. But if you take it and you use it wrong, it can bury you for real. You know what I mean? Like, you got to know how to uplift from that. You can't want to always be happy. You can't want to be like, oh my God, I just wish I was happier. Like, well, why ain't life like that? Like, what the fuck do you want to be happy for so bad? You know what I mean? Just because people are faking it on the internet and got you crazy twisted thinking that's actually a thing, but then you see them in 5 more years and they still in the same spot because, come on now, happy holds you. That's just what it is. You need to go through that brutal sadness. You need to be torn apart. You need to be heartbroken. You need to go through the stuff you go through like every day. If something happened bad, as far as job, you get fired from a job. You got fired from that job because you needed to get fired from that job. That season was done. It could have been that was your last tardy or that was your last disrespect. But at the end of the day, say for instance, if it did fall on you, right? So you sad you just lost your job because that was your last time being late. Did you need that job? Because any job, the jobs are there to build you, correct? So if a job let you go over some tardiness, they built you. They did what they were supposed to do. Your time is done. You get what I'm saying? You got consequences for being tardy, right? But they gave you multiple chances. So all they did was show you chances are out there, right? They showed you, we're confident enough that you have the potential to show on time, so we're going to keep giving you these chances. Okay, so they're building character into you, and you're not even acknowledging or knowing it, right? And then they're basically like, okay, it's time to move on. You're fired. You can't be on time. You're fired. You know, and you go off and take it. That place was disrespectful. They was doing drugs in the back. You ready to rap about this place that gave you some of your building traits that you just took wrong. You get what I'm saying? Learn how to walk away from a situation and wonder what blessed you of it. You ever walk away from stuff that was, you feel me, bad and just be like, dang, what did I get blessings out of? It's like the friends and relationships and people I'm not around, I chose on myself, or like, I literally, chose to block people on my social media that I'm just for sure done with, right? We were friends, last I knew, you know what I mean? And it was no conversation about not being friends. I just knew, like, them people you go around and your heart just be like, get away from them people. You know what I mean? And I chose that. Like, at the end of the day, did it make me really, really sad to do? Hell yeah, but it built me. Like, hold up, let me step back and remember my self-worth. Y'all don't deserve me. Y'all don't deserve my aura, my energy, you know what I mean? But I had to go through that sadness of really loving them people, which I still really love them people. Like, you know what I mean? I really love the people I cut off, like, a lot. But would I ever go back? No. 100% not, because that's just not who I am. I'm not part of them. I used to be that person, but the person I am now, they just don't know me. You know what I mean? So our time ended. You know what I mean? I never got to explain that to them, but that's just what it is. I feel like one day when they're at their level in life where they understand it, they'll understand it. You know what I mean? You can't always explain something to people. Like, some people won't even get this video. You know what I mean? But my point is, have a different outlook on stuff. So I guess I should have named it Outlook versus Happy versus Sad. but it's have a different outlook on shit. You know what I mean? When you are sad, stop doing stuff that makes you happy, if that makes sense. People so quick to go do the stuff when they sad that make them happy, but what about when you happy, you not doing the stuff that make you happy? Like people that go to the gym because they're sad, or they just got broken up with, or they just got fired, or they going through emotions and they just can't handle or balance their emotions. They quick to run to the gym, but when they doing happy in life, they miss the gym 2 weeks in a row. You get what I'm saying? Anyway, the stuff you should be doing when sad isn't the happy stuff. You should be doing the happy stuff regardless, right? Now, when you're sad, focus on that. If you're having a sad day, right, do your normal routine, right? If it already involves some of your happy stuff, okay, then continue, you feel me, doing it. That's nothing what I'm talking about. But when you are sad, focus on that sad. Don't be, say you get broken up with, let's do the breakup with. Because that's happening a lot. I'm seeing it on social media, and it's ballistic. I don't get on there for a reason. I get on there and post my Bible stuff, and I'll be out of there. Because y'all going wild over some slangers that ain't slanging for you, you feel me? But anyways, like, say you get broken up with. You so quick to call he or she, bruh, like, bruh, dump me? Bruh, me. Or you be like, that motherfucker, I know he cheating because just ain't no way he gonna get. Like, stop doing all that. Take it. You hurt, right? You about to go say some stuff you gonna regret, or you about to go be in somebody's nose, or you just giving away free tea about yourself that the next don't even care about. They just about to pass it on like telephone, you feel me? Like, people don't really care. So, like, while you doing that, you could be soaking in that shit. Soak up that you got dumped, right? That person gave you building traits, built some character into you. Take that and run with it. Use that sadness and not beat yourself up that day, but beat it into you that you were sad that day. Let's focus on it. Let's focus on it. Put a circle around it. Let's focus on it. I'm sad today. Let's focus on it. What can build me out of this situation? Why am I in this situation so I no longer have to be in this situation? You get what I'm saying? Don't put it back here. Don't go get drunk. Don't go roll that blunt. Don't go, suppress your thoughts. Go out to the club. Go out to friends. I just need to dance. Oh, I just need to hop on Tinder. I need to hop on. I don't even know what they call it. I just found out about Tinder and most of these dating sites. I've never had one, but all these stuff, like, don't go doing all that, you feel me, just to suppress the fact that you got broken up with. So that's just an example. Like, sit in that and build yourself off of that. You know what I mean? Just like, for instance, a job. Don't go saying all the tea about a job that once fed you, once gave to you, once was the reason you wearing them pair of jeans and shoes. You know what I mean? Don't be an ugly person because ugly's done to you. Take that ugly and realize that they handed you a beauty. You just got to find the beauty in the ugly. You get what I'm saying? How you react to things. Reaction, I'm going to have a video about that, so I ain't going to ruin it. But reaction is everything. So this really a little sneak peek. Reaction is everything. How you react to every single thing. I mean, from the moment you wake up has a butterfly effect. From the moment, say you wake up and step on a nail, right? How you react in that moment versus screaming at your dog because you stepped on that nail, or just shaking it off and going to that shower. How you react, I mean, every pinpoint of your day. That person cut you off in a lane, how you react towards them. That person tried to steal your gas at the gas pump and pulled up knowing you was inside, putting it on the pump for your car, and your car right there, and they pulled up trying to steal your gas. How you react is everything. But that's a whole nother video, so just know that's coming next. But anyways, happy versus sad. Soak in that sadness. Quit thinking depression. I'm telling you, depressed people are part of it. You ever heard of the 1% Club? I bet you have, because they up there, all the celebrities, the high rollers, all that. You know, they go through a lot of mental stuff. They go through a lot of depression and stuff. They up there for a reason. You feel me? Sadness built them. That strength in you. Quit always trying to be happy. You're going to be complacent. You're going to be at your 9 to 5, laid up with a boo you didn't force the relationship on for the last 3-4 years. You feel me? Like, stop forcing stuff. Let stuff flow, and by letting stuff flow, you have to feel that sadness. Quit putting a wall every time in. Ooh, sad come in. No, I don't want to. No, go. No, take that in. Love that. Hold that. Figure that out. You feel me? But we ain't going to stay on that one long. Last one. Right. Number five. Love. All right, let's talk about this real swift. So when it comes to self-respect, self-love, and self-worth, love is very important. When it comes to self-respect, self-love, and self-worth, love is very important. When love is very important when it comes to self-healing and finding yourself, right? Now, for me, I'm gonna just tell you a little insight. I struggle with accepting love, right? I've struggled with it since I was 5. Something happened to me when I was 5. It changed my outlook on life. It changed me as a person. I knew when I got older, it would be my downfall to life. I didn't realize how bad it affected me until I grew up. Right before I turned 15, I started suppressing. I started getting into weed. Then 15 came, I started drinking. So the last 12 years, I spent it suppressing. I don't know what love feel like. I'm gonna just be straightforward. I've only been in 3 relationships my whole life. And, I never told them, but I never felt loved. You know what I mean? So I feel like I did everything to make sure they did. But it's like, that was in a relationship I was planning, I would tell them what I had to tell them, basically. You feel me? I would go with the flow, And it's sad that I did that. It's sad I was telling these women that I actually, I guess I did have the feelings for them, but like, how could I if I don't, you know what I mean? I just didn't have nothing figured out, right? So don't play with people, you know what I mean? Really figure out what love is. Really figure out what loving yourself is. I do not condone or like when people will be like, I've watched people marry. I've watched people have babies. I've watched people date for years, and they're the ones that don't love themselves, never have loved themselves. This person helps me though, and da-da-da, I love them, so I must love I love them, and that's enough. I don't have to love myself. Literally have people say that. Huh? How, if you don't even love yourself, do you even know if you love them? How do you know that? When I found out that I loved myself, once I actually loved myself, I realized I didn't even love my exes, right? I didn't, but that's not their fault. That's not to be faulty or messy. It's just the fact I didn't know them. I was drunk most of my life, you feel me? I was on some just suppressing stuff and just making it, you know what I mean? It was not even just, on some drunk every day. It was either drunk or high. It was just me suppressing. It was never no sober, clear thinking, you feel me? I didn't love myself. I was very insecure, not confident. I had all this stuff going on and telling these girls I'm about to marry them. You feel me? That's just stuff you saying to say, you know what I mean? I realized, I didn't love none of them, you know what I mean? How they deserve, you know what I mean? So it's just love is very important. People pulling up to the shop, so I gotta end the video. But love is very important to self-love, self-worth, and self-respect. So make sure when you learn love, you dig deep, and it's all part of spiritual healing. Stop focusing on the next person or your mama and daddy issues or your friend issues and the love you're not getting there. Make sure you understand what love is so you're able to receive it when you get it. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you're gonna tap into your higher power and yourself. So thanks for watching the next video back, you feel me? Thank you for listening. Successful, winning, optimistic, opinionated people. We gonna end this here. Follow me at successful_dreadham. I'm dropping more bangers all week, but here's the first video back. I'm sorry if I was everywhere. I got people about to come into the shop, so I got to go, and I'm out. Sorry, y'all. Let me give you a quick recap. All right, self-love, self-respect, and self-worth. Number 1, your worth. Number 2, boundaries. Number 3, respect. Number 4, happy versus sad. And number 5, love. Thanks for tuning in, and I'm out.